we go first against gravity, then with gravity down, like a rock. Yes? Tick, tick, tick. Yeah? In that case, your finger goes deep down into the key. Yeah? Try triplets only. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, good job. Freely, drop, 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 drop. Very good. Okay, now try E flat major arpeggio left hand. So always read your instructions. How do we play arpeggios? 2 octaves, no wait. We also play 1 and 2 octaves long. You see, this is your example, right? So first you play in quarter notes, и потом you play in 8 notes, like this. Yes, so go. 1, 1, 1, 1. No, but no octave. Look, first you play 1 octave up and down slowly. Oh, what's that fingering? Wait. For E flat major black keys, we don't use pinky, right, on the first, and we don't use thumb. So what we do, if there's one white key, you just automatically use thumb on that white key. 2, 1, 4, 2. Yes, that's the fingering. 2, 1, 4, 2. Okay, so rotation. 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2. Rotation this way. You see, I'm pushing this way. Yeah, try again. 2, 1. Say 2, 1, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2. Yeah. Okay, now try right hand. The same idea. If there's one white key, you use thumb on it. Yes. Good. 2, 1, 2, 4. Nice. Good. Okay, so today we are circling E flat major, and we might get to F sharp minor also, because those are the black keys, right? So fingering for F sharp minor arpeggio is the same. So when you start F sharp minor here like this, so it's the same. 4, 1, 2, 4. Can you play right hand first? To compare right hand, Elizabeth. Where's 4? Say 1, 2, 4. F sharp minor down. Thumb on the white key. Do you see it? Yes. Fingering is exactly the same as you just played before E flat. Yes? Okay, don't substitute. I highly recommend to use 4-finger on F sharp. Why? Because when you start playing longer, 4 octaves long, it's going to be 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay? If you substitute, it's kind of, you confuse yourself a little bit. So 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1. Yeah, every time 4 on F sharp. So do it one last time. Say 4. 1, 2, 4. Slow. 1, 2, 4, 2. Now 4, 1, 2, 4. Yes. It's okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now left hand. Thumb on the white key. Think. Where's thumb on the white key? Yes. So in that case, you go 2, 1, 4. 2, 1, 4, 2. No, first, short 1. No, say 2, 1. Say out loud. 1, 4, 2, down. Yes. Relax your hand, your wrist. Look, relax your wrist a little bit. You see, wrist is a little bit bouncing like this. Don't lock. Try. 2. Say 2. No, that's wrong fingering. If you start with 4th, everything goes wrong. Yes. 2, 1, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1. Okay, so let's highlight those 2 keys, okay? So E flat and F sharp. fingering in arpeggios is exactly the same. Alright? So scale also, the black key scales, we don't use thumb on the first black key, of course. B flat major is different than E flat or F sharp. You know why? Let's compare B flat. B flat is very different. We have the first black key, then we have two white keys. So for that type of arpeggios, and you're going to be playing many of those very soon. More black keys, yes. Okay, so there's the rule for arpeggios. Watch. Left hand, after the black key, you use thumb on the last white key. In this case, on F, right? That's left hand. Right hand, you thumb on the first white key after black. First white key. So go lower. Yeah. So thumb on the first white key out of two. Yes. That's B flat major. Okay, you have to play yourself one octave, then two octaves long. Please practice like this, okay? If you don't do it consistently, like practicing every day, then adjudicator has to remind you every time. And then she, at one point, she says, "Oh, okay, I'm not reminding her." And then your grade is going to be lower, right? So you just practice like this every day. Now try left hand, B flat major. First short one, say 3, 2, 1. Yes. You're noticing what's happening here. We kind of break legato, right? So you have to rotate your wrist, yes, and break legato. It's okay, yes. Play as smoothly as possible. Yeah. Yeah, good job. All right, B flat major. Okay, what about C minor? Somehow C minor is not circled. How could it happen? It's the easiest one. Okay, so can we try C minor? Left hand, pinky, 4, 2, 1. Pinky. No, Elizabeth, you play one octave, then two octaves. Fourth, 4, pinky, 4, 2, 1, say. Right hand C minor, easy one. Yeah, good job. Yes. Perfect, very good. Okay, so today we are talking about dominant 7th chord. And dominant 7th chord, you already know how to find it. You have the example in C major, right? Okay, today I teach you, we can even write them down, the remaining major keys. So there's A, B flat, and E flat, right? Okay. So every time when you deal with dominant 7th chord, remember, it's built on dominant triad, yes? So in C major, you just go 5 keys up, you find your dominant triad, yes? Then a minor 7th. What's the difference between minor 7th and major 7th? So your eyes go like this, octave, and then whole step down, not half step down. Yeah.
So if you play an octave, then
whole step down is the minor 7th.
A major 7th would be a
half step down,
and the minor
7th whole step down. Yeah. Okay. So press dominant 7th. No, the whole chord. The whole chord. Yes. And then resolution, C major. Good job. Now, with your left hand, play D major. Left hand. Go 5 keys up, 5 keys. No, you're not doing it on tonic. It's not tonic 7th. Yes. So, no, do it like this. Watch. D major. Literally, just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say dominant is A major triad, 5. A major triad. Good. And the minor 7. Yes. Resolution, D major. Now we are in B flat major. Right hand, please. Very good. So F major plus minor 7th. Yeah. Good job. E flat. Yes. Okay. Last one. E flat. Left hand. In a scale. Use the real fingering. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Okay. You see, it's a black key. Think. That's the chord. You almost played. Yeah. Actually, by the way, this chord does exist also. No. There are 5 types of 7th chords. Now watch. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. This is diminished. This is half diminished. Half diminished is like this. This is the sign. Diminished is like this. And those are international, right?
Is the half diminished the same as a Tristan chord?
Oh no, I don't think so. No.
What was the Tristan chord?
Nikita knows all everything
Yeah.
because he's taking IB
I'll have to look it up.
IB music theory. He knows. There's Neapolitan with the lower 6th or something. Oh my god, I don't remember all that. I remember this 5. Okay, this 5, 7th chords I know. And by the way, you can do, you know what you can do? Like this. Yes, like this. So you can go 9th, you can go 11th. A lot of fun. When you're in high school, take the IB music theory. I only had 2 students in the whole 16 years in Oregon, only 2 students who took it. But a lot of fun. There's composition, they have to compose a fugue, a canon, a nocturne, many interesting things. And you really study in depth all the theory, right? All types of chords and modulations, very interesting, okay? I know pretty much I probably studied that when I was a student, but at this point we don't need that much. So for in Oregonian syllabus test, you will be studying only dominant 7th and diminished 7th chord. Only those 2 7th chords. But in your theory book, you can find the rest of them. There are 5 types.
But there's the level 4?
No, not for level 4. No. Absolutely not. For higher levels, when you get to level 7, 8, 9, 10. No. For level 4, only these keys. Okay, so let's quickly talk about dominant 7th in minor keys. So in minor keys, your 7th chord, dominant 7th chord only, is exactly the same as in a major key, parallel major. So for example, I'm circling C minor today. In C minor, you go 5 keys up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your dominant is still a major triad. Why?
Because it's a dominant.
No, it's a very tricky question. Can you figure it out? Why in C minor, dominant is a major triad? Think. Yeah? Okay, now I play this. Yeah, you figured it out. Good job. Okay. Because we use harmonic. Do you see here? It says harmonic. So in theory, in piano theory, we mainly use harmonic minor. In your chord progressions, only harmonic minor. Okay? In your chords, dominant 7th is based on with raised 7th gives you the dominant major triad, right? Okay? Now, so dominant 7th is exactly the same. Look, exactly the same. But resolution, of course, is different. Yes? So we go to C minor tonic. Can you play that with your left hand? C minor. Yeah, in the scale. Good. And dominant 7th. C minor tonic. Good job. Now we are in G minor. Go. G minor. You can use the same left. Yes, go. now we go to B minor. Very good. Yeah, F sharp major. Yes. B minor, tonic resolution B. Where's B? Where's B? Find the B. Yeah. Okay. Now F sharp minor, the last one. I would use a real fingering. How you start your scale? Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Good job. So your dominant is C sharp major. Say C sharp major. Okay, now eyes go. Yes. Good. F sharp. Where's F sharp? F sharp. Minor. Minor. Yes. Okay, can you repeat that? Play once again. C sharp major. 7th. Yes. F sharp minor. Say. F sharp minor. Good job. Okay, so those are all the dominant 7th chords. Okay. Now quickly talking about the chord progression. So I'm trying to teach you as much as possible, including modes. Modes? Do you know modes? Oh, okay. All right. So I'm teaching you all the remaining major keys today in 3 modes. They give you 2 modes here, so we're going to add 1 more. Okay? So let's go. C major chord progression, please. There's 1 new chord only, tonic 2nd inversion. Right? Remember that? Okay, so play. Not to just play chords, then identify on the repeat. Yes. Good. Now you say which chord you play. Say C major, F major, 2nd inversion C major. Yeah, because of the left hand. Yes. Very good. Okay, now we shift to D major. Go just step up, yes, and 1st inversion right hand. Yes. Right. 2nd inversion. D major. Dominant. Yes, very good. Back to tonic. Perfect. Next key, A major. Yeah, very good. A major. Second inversion. Still A major. Dominant. Look at the left knee and then name that key. E major. And tonic. 2nd finger. A major. Very good. Okay, so technically, look. When you play your left, you just say tonic A major, subdominant D major, tonic 2nd inversion. You don't say E, you say A. Because tonic is always A. Yes, in A major. But dominant, you just look at the left hand and name that key. Okay? Alright, B flat major, please. So we have to go through many things today. B flat major. Смотри.
So in C major, the subdominant is F major.
Да.
And D major, the subdominant is C major.
In G major. In G major subdominant. Yeah. Да. Okay, поехали. B flat major. Да. Left hand on B flat. Sit. Yes. B flat major. Look at the left. Yes. Yes. Okay, when you practice to make it kind of more automatic, play 3 times. Like this. Okay, only grab. So it's more in your muscles, okay? Now, can we try E flat now? E flat major. Good, no, not the triad itself, but the inversion, first inversion. E flat major.
Subordinate A flat major. Second inversion.
E flat
E
major.
flat major.
Now your pinky has to be here.
Dominant.
B flat major. Do you see this is the B flat major? Yes, we have B flat, D, F, B flat, D, F, yeah? Okay, so that's B flat, press again, once again, B flat, once again, B flat, yeah, tap, 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 a few times, yeah, and back to E flat major. Second finger, please, yeah, okay, good. Now, we're talking about modes, you see here? Interesting word, right? So there are 7 modes. In the past, like many hundreds years ago, there were in total 12, I think. But then the rest of them just disappeared, and we know 7 modes, and 3 of them we kind of we associate with a major scale, 3 of them with a minor scale, and 1 Locrian you just have to memorize half steps and whole steps. Okay, so for this level 4. We start with the major ones, 3 major ones. The first one which they skipped, but you have to know it. It's called Ionian. Ionian mode is the same as major scale. Simple major scale is Ionian, used to be Ionian, right? Okay? So you have to play your modes on 2 keys, on D and A. So can we start D major, D Ionian? Go. Yes. No, one hand slowly. Yeah. So you have 2 sharps, yes? Now, watch. Good. Press. No, wait. To play Lydian, which is your next mode, you in a major scale, you have to raise the 4th. Raise the 4th. Yes, exactly, that's the Lydian. 1, 2, 3, raise the 4th. And play the remaining. Yes, 4th finger and down. So fingering is a bit different. Good, play left hand Lydian on D. Yes. Good job. So there's no specific fingering, just whatever works. Good. Okay. Mix the Lydian mode. Play major scale, lower the 7th. Yeah, play. You will count. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, lower. Perfect. Okay, now play A Ionian, left hand. A Ionian. Quickly, yeah. Good job. Now A Lydian. Lydian on A, left hand please. Raise the 4th. Good job. And mix the Lydian on A, lower the 7th. Nothing. Perfect. No, just down. Yes. Good job. Play on A, mix the Lydian right hand. Perfect. Okay, so in the remaining of them, okay? So practice right hand, left hand separately. Okay? Right hand, left hand, every time say I'm playing Lydian on A or on D, what I do, so remind yourself, you raise the 4th in Lydian, you lower the 7th in mixed Lydian. Okay? Alright, good. So I taught you, yes, but it's not for level 4. Alright, now, can we try, today we start with the scherzo, then back to Baroque, and then hopefully we get to your classical. can I ask you to look at the left hand and figure out something very weird happening here? I'm looking at the fingering. It doesn't work for me. Can we try? Like, look. A couple of times left. Yes, okay. Yes, can we try both hands now? Yeah, look at the fingering. F sharp. No, okay, so go back. Yeah, you see what you're doing, I'm trying to predict what's going to happen in fast tempo. Look, you're doing 2 and then 2 again here. So that is not very comfortable, I think. It's not too bad, but I specifically gave you 3 here, right? So I think this original fingering is the best. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. It makes sense, right? So it's 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. So I would say better not to experiment with the fingering. Because in fast tempo, it's quite a task, right? So you go. Now, a couple of things. Look, you just played the first phrase, right? And it says piano leggero. You see here? All right. And you're playing leggero very well. Okay? So I would suggest playing it maybe while practicing mezzo forte at least. Okay? I'll show you how. But after practicing mezzo forte, playing a few times, gaining confidence, you want to play with expression a few times. Yes? Now, when we push crescendo here, even it's just a couple of notes, 3 notes, right? Ta 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 ta. Don't you want to accent this one? Because this is the first beat, it's a downbeat. And this is kind of a result of that crescendo, yes? Music just asks for that, yes? Da da ti, da ta, yes. Exactly. Now it sounds much better. Thanks. Can we talk about this little phrase? Very nice, very beautiful, very expressively playing. So when we cross hands, look what happens, especially if you're using thumb. Look, crossing hands, thumb on the top note, barely can reach, right? So like this, yeah, if you're using thumb, it's a short finger. So we barely can reach the top, here the higher note. So if you're not using 2, 4, which would be a better idea because they're the same kind of length, right? So like this. If you're using thumb, then a little bit twist your wrist like this, your hand. So your thumb becomes a little bit more kind of at a different angle, like this. Yes? Here. If you approach like this, then thumb is short, it barely touching. You can hear that A sharp, but not the D. So you need to do this, yes? Like this. Okay. Okay. Are you using thumb or second?
I'm using second.
Okay, so can we try? Yeah, if you're used to use thumb, keep using thumb because this is a little stretchy for you, right? So this, for me, are you okay here? Like this? Are you okay? Or you're used to use thumb?
I'm not used to using.
It's that's what I see. Okay, maybe you should just kind of push your wrist a little bit like this. Instead of in perpendicular 90-degree, go 45 like this. Yeah? Practice. Yeah. Okay. So like a fork, don't bend your fingers, okay? So like a fork. Do you hear the top? Yeah? Try. Yeah, very good. Okay, so brighter top. On the other hand, look, we're not going to be playing forte here. Yes? It's going to be just a little bit brighter because we're still within piano and little crescendo. Try. But you have to hear it yourself. If you hear, everything is perfect. Try. This phrase. Now twist. You can use 4. You used to use 4 before, like this. Like this.
No.
3, 4. You don't remember. Okay, so try again. It's like this. You're barely brushing. We say brushing, right? I mean this. Yeah, with a little sparkle. Okay, so sparkle. Yes. Good. Push. Yes. Try. Both hands. Now. I know because your right hand is playing melody. Okay, keep trying. It's a little bit, tough crossing. First time was good. Don't give up. Twice. Now I hear it. Now diminuendo. Now less. Now crescendo. Oh, never 2, never 3. Only second finger. Yes, absolutely. Too high. No. It's very clean. Yeah, okay. So now, while playing this chromatic scale, right, descending, going down, you have to plan ahead that, after that, I have my try, yes? So, I'm looking closely at your hands. What's happening, you're not ready for this. So it's this chromatic, right? Whatever is chromatic, partially. And then here, you have to prepare for this. Okay, can you practice like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. No, it's fourth finger to 1. Like this. Open, stretch. Go, try again. Which finger? It's gonna be, look, 3, 5, 4. Yeah, 4. Too late. We need like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. No, it's not going to be pinky. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so this idea is not a very good one. Do 1 over the thumb is much better. 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. 3, 1 is 1. Yes, okay. So you're using 3, 1, but it has to be 1 and then 4 over the thumb. Okay, so can we try this little last phrase also? Yeah, both hands, please. Both. 2, 3. That's what I say. Look at your hand. Look at your hand. You're playing tap, tap, tap. Every time you have to jump. If you stretch out, it's the right hand. So it's positioning over the 3 keys. Over 3 keys. Over 3 keys. And jump and jump and jump like a grasshopper. 1. No, yes, no, yeah, okay, so go back. Now watch. 4. 4. Yeah, that's good. 2. Yeah, okay, do you count here? So we're playing 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 2. So when you hit the last B, 1 and 2 and 3. I never can hear 3. Okay, 3 is missing. Okay, count, right? Okay. All right. Good job here. So we found a few things which we want to focus on. Here, crossing hands. Here, not changing fingering much. Okay, so just kind of focusing on fingering a little bit more. And what else? Yeah, it's the ending only. Crescendos, diminuendos. Dynamics. Okay, good. All right, so can we look quickly at this? No, actually, we have to work on Baroque. Yeah, we have to work on Baroque. Because you're playing 2 events. Yes? Good job. Aha. Sharing time. Good sharing. Yes, good, good. Do you have a nice piano? Ooh. Well, really? Good. Oh, very good. Wow, okay. But I bet you're the best pianist. Another boy is better than you? No.
He's not better than me.
Yeah, I cannot believe that. No one can beat you. No, not necessarily. Usually music teachers don't play well. They're banging like this, right? But they're not pianists. I bet you can play better. Okay. But maybe she can play something else better, yes? It's always like style, right? So some people play rock and roll very well. Yesterday, one little boy came for an audition. He's actually not that little, maybe 8 or 9. And he was playing from YouTube some kind of song, endless, by ear. And he was banging for 15 minutes. I was like, oh my God. And the same repeats. I was very impressed. I said, oh, okay, you play by ear such a long song. How many times did you listen to it? Many hundreds. Okay, all right. Now, can we try prelude? I give you a little break, yes. Okay, you don't need pedal here. Too much laughing, I know. You know what my teacher used to do? Before exams, she would lock me in the room saying, you're not chatting and laughing with your friends outside in the corridor before walking on stage. She would literally just find an empty room. We had pianos in every single room in my school, right? So she would say, okay, stay here, don't get out, because the exam could be like 2 hours long and we would wait at the door. One goes in, comes out crying, another one goes in.
Mhm.
And it was so tough, you know. At the end of the school year, if I would have like 30 people, not 30, usually 25, 26 people in my classroom, next September, 1st of September, I would come back, half of them gone. Because it's a kind of like a competition. After exam, there were 5 the best grade, 1 is the worst grade, right? It's Soviet Union. So if you would get 4 minus, out of school. Can you imagine?
Mhm.
It was kind of like a competition, okay? So very tough. And exam was just really stressful, very, very stressful. And that's why when we know that before a test or exam, you don't want to be laughing and chatting and having fun, right? Okay. So sorry, I was entertaining you, giving you a little break so you would just kind of not to get tired, but you focus. Okay, can we stop here for a second and talk? Now you're playing very softly, very well. If you're talking about crescendos and diminuendos and just looking at the first page, where do you think is the real forte happening? Think. Yes. So I was a little bit surprised when you start here your crescendo. Look, this is the longest crescendo, right? Okay. So we start with, let's say, kind of mezzo piano, right? Mezzo piano. And then we start crescendoing, crescendoing, crescendoing. So every time when you make that gigantic step in the writing ta da, you're supposed to be kind of going louder and louder, right? So when we start da, now it's climbing up, even more. Here is you're at the top of Mount Everest, yes? And then, yes, okay. So I was a little bit surprised that it wasn't consistently going crescendo. You played 1, 2, 3, and then less, and then suddenly, okay. So you have to go consistently climbing up. So those intervals, everything on piano, on the keyboard, everything what's more than a third is considered, yes, quite a wide distance, okay? We say that when you go from here to here, a lot of tension. From here to here, even more, right? Just for your ears to reach that interval. You cannot play like this, okay? So it's more crescendoing and more kind of consistently doing it. Can we start from here? So we want a very nice climaxing phrase. More and more. Yeah. Now we keep talking about when you play forte and double forte, what do you do with your wrist? Yeah, you cannot push it like this, right? So you go down, then up, like this. Down, up, down, up. So your wrist goes kind of slow motion down, up. If you go like this, it's harsh. It's very, very kind of like if you play 1, 2, 3, right? The sound is very forceful. We go ta, ta. We are crescendoing, but kind of like this. You see my wrist? My wrist goes down and down. Ta, ti, ta, ti, ta. Yes. Flexible wrist. Try again. Both hands. Both hands, please. Yes. Consistent. Go more. Okay, now we're kind of slow motion. We're Sleeping Beauty, yes? We are going very slowly. Can we try once again the whole first page? So this is, we say, climaxing phrase, right? So this is what we are kind of pushing towards, right? So
Like
starting
pushing
from
towards
here,
this.
yeah. This is in the first half. This is your climaxing phrase, and here we will decide. Okay, can we go back to beginning and play a little bit? I was watching very closely what's happening in your hand. Can we try to? You know it from memory, right? So of course. Yeah, can we look at the wrist and see what we can do to make it more kind of naturally moving wrist? Instead of ta, 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 like this, relax your wrist and go with the melody. Remember we talked about that. Right, left, right, left, drawing the melodic line. Exactly, that's what we say. You're drawing melodic line with your wrist. Okay, so before you touch the first key, say wrist, flexible, relaxed. Now, can you sit nicely? Yes? Okay, try. Both hands, please. Nice. The sound is changing, yes? The quality of the sound. Don't lock your wrist. Move. Yes? Move with the melody. Da, ti, da, ta. A flat. Yes. Much nicer sounding. Did we discuss here to be a little piano at the beginning, this darker part, right? Piano. No, it's a bit too much now. It's a bit, can we hide a little bit? If I touch your wrist, look what happens. Your wrist is like a rock, yes? Here, relax a little bit your wrist. So can we try this little phrase, relaxing wrist? Try. Nice. Good job. Very good. Push left. Yes. Don't press down, but snap. Good. Okay. So now it's a good tempo, good motion. Elizabeth, last time we spent so much time working measure by measure. Do you practice like this? Did you do this? Ta, ta, ti, ta, ta,
Yes.
ti, da, da, di, da, da. You practice like this. Okay, please keep doing. Keep practicing because every day you have to do it at least a couple of times, measure by measure. And to relax wrist a lot, okay? So it's all on wrist. The whole legato depends on that. And not only legato, I invented my own term. I say wrist legato. which means that your wrist is technically helping you to achieve, to unite the notes and play legato better. Yes? So besides that, you have to be thinking 6 by 6. Okay, so you wouldn't get back to that ta 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 note by note. Okay, so it's 1 push, 6 notes. Ta da dee da da. Yes, 6 by 6. Okay, let's go and kind of once in a while play with dynamics. Now, can we go second page? The same idea. 6 by 6. Wrist relax. Even the sound is changing. Good job. Very good. Oi. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Do you still hear the C? Go deep down. Anchor yourself. Yes. Okay. You have to give us a polyphonic. Yes. 3 voices. Yeah. Don't hit it, but just hear. Yeah. Overlapping. Okay. Good. You see, what else is changing when you start using your wrist and you relax your wrist, the sound quality changes. It becomes more natural, more singing. Okay? When you're playing dig, 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 dig like this, the sound is very artificial. It's like you're playing a xylophone, metallophone, whatever. Okay? So we want it to be, piano is an incredible instrument. Why? Because it's percussion instrument, right? But what we are trying to do? We're singing, right? We're trying to literally copy a singer, right? When Chopin was working, when he was working with his students, with his pupils, he used to make them sing first. Never touch a single key before you can sing it. Never quit piano. Yeah, okay. It's something what we say. Singing is very natural, right? So singing is like you have your instrument in your throat. Yeah, it's very natural. Okay, so that's why when I practice, I used to practice a lot, right? So I would sing and sing and sing. Because even you sing ta da dee da dee ta da dee da 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 da. Yes, it goes very naturally. Da da dee da. So singing is very good actually. When you practice, you might try. Do you like singing? Good. Start singing.
Yelena is exactly right. Singing is foundational to all musical
Of
instruments.
everything, yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Papa
job.
sings too.
Very good. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm glad that you hear the difference, because the difference between microscopic difference sometimes, yes, means that you have very good ears, you're very talented, you have to be aiming that what you like, right? The ideal version of the piece. So once you start playing like this, immediately your ears are supposed to say, oh no, something is wrong, yes? So you have to immediately say, oh okay, I need different quality sound. Yeah, all right, good. So keep practicing. And then of course after you play a couple of times 6 by 6, start playing maybe 6 to 12. 1, 2. 2 measures. Yeah. So 2 measures on one push. Can we try? Just as an experiment. Keep going. Perfect. Now it goes. Go next to Good job. Right hand. One more measure. You're right here. Yes. And glance once in a while. Look at the text. Nice. Good hearing. Very good. At the end, you hear all the voices. Good job. Yes. And then, of course, you play the whole page on one breath, right? Okay. Yes. All right. So that's our goal. Technically, when I was a student, we would go measure by measure, then 2 by 2, then 4 by 4, then 8 by 8, and then the whole phrase. No, then the whole phrase. Okay. So it's that way when you achieve that very smooth, like we say, flowing, right? Voices talking to each other, right? Very nicely, kind of smoothly playing legatissimo. Okay, good. So we have time for the sonatina. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, it's even sonata. Wow, good. So this is your first sonata, not sonatina. You know what's the difference? Sonatina is short, yes? I have to teach you here a lot. We haven't touched it yet. Etudes, yes, but this is your syllabus. I wish we had time for etudes, right? Not now, I know. Just keep practicing, my dear, okay? So can we try sonata? Very moderate, very slow tempo. Now, we want to figure out how do we play this guys, because this is not easy. All right. So when we play, you play the previous. It's called a turn. You see the sign? Yes. Okay. So can we try a couple of measures here? Yes. One. Both hands. Both. It's all about polyrhythm. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So you played 4 very evenly. Ta ta ti ta ta. Ya ta ti ta ta. Right now. Like this. Yeah. Polyrhythm is even notes. So when you play here, I would play. You're playing something different. You're playing like this. I need ta ta. So a little bit more even, kind of distribute the notes evenly. Don't try faster and then stop. Okay? So because in faster tempo it's supposed to be like this. It almost like a triplet, right? Triplet plus 1. Yeah? Instead of you doing it, I cannot even copy you. A little bit differently. So can we try from here ta 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 ta? Just play moderate tempo a few times, realizing how it sounds. Yes. Okay. So I see what you're doing. You're playing ta 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 ta. Oh, wait, sorry. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Can we go a little more like a polyrhythm as you used to do before? Like this? Okay, so we don't want it to be suddenly like kind of synchronized, okay? Because we had so many times polyrhythm, so it doesn't sound appropriate. So we don't want it to be ta 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 suddenly. Kind of badami. Can we try? Yeah, badami. Yeah. Can we try?
Yeah.
Go from here. Ta 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 tam. Left hand B. Yes. Yeah, perfect. Keep going. Ta 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 tim. Yes. Okay, so if we write down a couple of those, so we start on D, right? How does it look? Like this. D, C. What do we have? B, C. Yes. So we have a triplet ta 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 ta. Right? So this one behind after the last one, and this technically is a polyrhythm. So this note is supposed to be here between polyrhythm. Okay? So we don't want it to be precisely the same. Because it doesn't sound authentic, because we played so many different variations. Here's a turn, here's something else, polyrhythmically, so here we have to continue. Okay, can we try a little bit faster? So we go. You're playing forward. Okay. Can we try? Go back to here. For syllables? You want something shorter? Maybe you're right. Do we have romantic? What do we have? Romantic. Greek? No? Grecianino? No?
Oh, Grecianino,
yeah, okay. So maybe you're right. Okay, because the test is in March. We probably have to go shorter. But wait a second, is it 7 pages first movement?
It's
No.
around 7 pages.
No, this is a different movement.
Oh.
This is a different movement. Finale, no. It couldn't be 7 pages. I wouldn't give you 7 pages for 1 or 2 months. Wait a second, where's the
This
da-da-dum, where's the next page? Page number 6, we need page number 6. Here's 7. Here is 7.
This is
Good question.
This is
Mhm.
Okay, wait. Here is 6. Here's 6. So this is 5. This is 6. And this is 7. And let's see where is the end of the first page, the first movement.
and 8 is here.
Here's the end of the first movement. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. Oh my, that's a long piece. Okay, maybe we should just choose something shorter for the syllabus. Agree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe I should just give you Edward Grieg. Have you ever played Edward Grieg?
No, really.
Never. Okay. So we have to find Opus 12 Grieg. Okay, do you have a few more minutes?
Just a few, yeah.
Yeah.
How long does it take to get over there? At least half an hour?
Okay, I just want to. Your mom has tons of books, of course, but we don't have them right now. So maybe I should just offer you a nice piece, maybe by Grieg, maybe something else. So let's just Tchaikovsky. What about Tchaikovsky?
Tchaikovsky.
Do you have Tchaikovsky?
Yeah, now I
Детский альбом at home.
Yeah,
You might have it, but you
Ja, Tchaikovsky nie grają na fortepianie, na skrytki.
На скрипке играешь. Good job. Okay. Oh, okay. I can offer you an incredible piece by Schumann. Okay. Don't be surprised. It's a very short piece, but it's a very cool piece. A very, very fast tempo. Can I show you a little bit? Can I show you? Can you stand up quickly? Like this. So it's very stormy. It's very cool. And I believe it's in E minor. It's in E minor. It goes very interesting. One page.
I don't know that one.
1 page long. And then it goes again the same. You can learn it very fast. There's not much notes, but very hard to perform. When you walk on stage, you have to be in that kind of like condition that you can storm through it. Yeah? Okay, so it's a cool piece. So I'm gonna print it out. And classical, you will continue working, but instead I give you romantic